Hold up. So the story goes that an old audio recording of Ray J threatening Fabolous has resurfaced, and people are saying it's proof that Ray J is a handler for Diddy. Whoa, that's a huge claim. Let's break this down.
Let's get Fab on the line right now. I'll smack the off that.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone, that light, and they gonna rape that. Bring that nigga over and stick it in that booth.
All right.
Are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Guy in the building. Hey yo, this guy right here, one of the hip hop entrepreneur, young legends. He's in my gang. He gets money. Yes, he does.
Yes, I'm inspired though. God is good.
Did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing.
I miss
this
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday. Huh? Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
Yikes, that's some pretty intense stuff. Ray J is straight up threatening Fabolous, saying he'll send one of his male friends to grape him. Grape? I think we all know what that means, and it's not a good thing. Now, the streets are saying Fabolous is too scared to speak out against Diddy because Diddy might have some freak-off tapes that could be used to blackmail him. Hold up, what is going on here?
Let's break it down.
Just one question though.
When I hit Slay, he ain't gonna be able to even stay in his own town because I got some goons out there that's gonna get him too.
Apparently, this beef between Ray J and Fabolous goes way back over 10 years, and it all started with a little joke Fabolous made about Ray J's singing at a Floyd Mayweather party. Ooh, you know the Kardashian-Jenners don't take that kind of disrespect lightly.
Coming to you live, we got a serious concert that we got to attend to. Concert in my living room. You know, that's how we do. 24/7. Everybody, I want you to grab somebody's hand.
After that, Ray J called into the Breakfast Club and went on a wild rant, claiming he'd already punched Fabolous and even implied that Diddy might have encouraged him to do it. Whoa, talk about messy.
When you want to disrespect me and the money team, and we got 7 Rolls Royces outside and we just made 350 racks on don't disrespect me. I'ma smack you up again, fool.
Alright, so Ray J,
that's all I'm saying. And Ray J got beat up. I'm in the face, man.
You punched Fab in the face.
One time. All I'm saying is if you got Fab number, tell that send a picture of his face right now.
I said, so you went up to him at the after party.
I'm with the
what
money
happened?
team right now. We all over here. I swear to God, he running from me right now. I had 100 fools outside of Moon right now. He never left the club. He was scared up in there. He tried to call the police.
So when you hit him, what did he do, Ray?
Nothing. He fell back because he's a sucker.
Okay, now Ray J, let me ask you. So he didn't hit you back?
Look, check this out. No disrespect. Like, shout out to my big bro Diddy because he tried to really be like, look.
Tell me, calm down, brother.
I'm ready for this, man.
All right.
Straight up.
Bitch
ass.
Thank you, Ray.
Man, I hate to see people so mad like that. I don't want Ray J to do nothing crazy.
This nigga wanna talk. I was with Puff last night and I said, Puff, he said, listen, if anybody talks about me, I'ma smack them in the face. And I said, you know what? You know, you right.
But it didn't end there. Ray J took it to a whole other level and threatened that if Fabolous didn't apologize publicly, he'd get one of his male friends to grape him. Can you believe the audacity?
Listen, Charlemagne, Envy, Angela Yee, I promise you, I'ma have Fab call up there and he's gonna apologize to the Breakfast Club. He's gonna apologize to me for being a broke ass. That whole team, I'ma smack the out that bitch ass.
Try to get Fab on the line and squash the
Let's get Fab on the line right now. I'll smack out that nigga.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone, that light, and they gonna rape that. Bring that nigga over and stick it in.
All right, Ray.
The next day, Fabolous called in and denied the punch ever happened, and he didn't apologize either. Instead, he suggested that Ray J was high and that the whole thing was just blown out of proportion.
More war on than a war between Ray J and me. You know what I'm saying? It's high and coked up or on pills, and you know his rant. I heard this hilarious to me. First and foremost, joke to me. Like it's not. I'm taking it serious on the side of where he thinks that I'm that he should do that too. But I'm laughing at his whole character. Like there's nobody that believes Ray J is gangster to that point unless he's gonna prove it. So at this point now, he's gonna have to prove all of this funny that he was saying on World Star. I mean on the Breakfast Club, but it's like, yo, don't, because while he's talking to me, he's like touching my shoulder and like tapping me on the chest and like, you know, just talking. So I'm like, yo, if you're serious, like, let's this end this. Like, don't, first of all, don't touch me no more. Don't touch my body in any form or way. Don't touch me. So he's like, what you mean don't touch you, fam? And I said what I just said. Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? And then from there he leaned back and then he like pushed off of me at my chest. So then when he pushed off of me, I jumped back to him and I grabbed him up. So I grabbed him up. It was no fight. It was no swing. This whole story that he made up, that whole Tupac rant about him swinging on somebody and all that shit, is all lies.
Fabolous even clapped back at Ray J's Grape threat, saying it spoke volumes about the kind of people Ray J associates with. Oof, shots fired. Now, here's where things get really dark. That recording of Ray J threatening Fabolous has resurfaced right in the middle of the new disturbing allegations surrounding Diddy, and fans are convinced Ray J was referring to Diddy, especially given Diddy's past questionable behavior around Fabolous.
Love this drink.
Where you put my bag?
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
No, I got notes
like
and
that.
Shit. You know, I've been practicing. I got
Yeah,
notes
there you
and
go.
shit.
Got your notes.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a
that
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs.
So Fab, how was your birthday, man?
Yeah,
what was your wish for this year?
So I got a cool vibe. I spent some of the time with my kids. I went out, grabbed a bag, and I spent some more time with my kids. And you know what I mean? I felt like I was a milestone age. I'm gonna have a party, and we had parties, but I was more like just trying to just vibe, like just see where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though?
Yikes! That Drink Champs episode with Diddy and Fabolous was so awkward and uncomfortable to watch. Diddy was straight up harassing Fabolous, pressing him about why they never partied together. Fabolous looked terrified, like he was trying to avoid making Diddy mad.
Because it seems like a thing with this
partying
birthday
with
party.
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying? Eyes, brother,
man.
eyes.
And then Diddy started talking about that night in Vegas with Ray J after the Floyd Mayweather fight. What could that be all about?
Ray J came with me.
Get the f out
He did? Ray J came to Vegas with me.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that
came to
part of
Vegas
the
with
story.
me. So Ray J is like just really like feeling like Ray J right now, you know what I'm saying?
You remember what type of drugs was when Ray J
I'm saying
was
he's
on.
at home, you know what I'm saying? Ray J is here at home with his brother.
He's my friend, I love him.
Daddy, we in Vegas.
On top of that, Fabolous recently admitted on Instagram that he once had to sneak out of a Diddy party because things got way too out of hand. He said he told Diddy he was going to the bathroom and just slid out at 7 a.m. You know those Diddy parties must be wild if Fabolous is trying to escape them.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it may be, yeah.
Not playing. Big Draco, big love.
Yeah.
It's all 2021.
Yeah. That's what's up. We just out here enjoying life. Yeah, love. 2021, love.
Now, with Ray J recently defending Diddy and saying we shouldn't tear him down, a lot of people are speculating that Ray J is most likely a handler for Diddy, working with his mentor, Clive Davis. And the rumors linking Clive Davis to Whitney Houston's death and Ray J being one of the last people to see her alive have the conspiracy theorists going crazy.
Everybody knew he was in that hotel with Whitney. A phone call was made to a drug dealer, even though Whitney had just gotten out of rehab. Ray J left, the drug dealer came in. The next person that come in is Brandy, and she find Brandy dead. And Clive says, Whitney would have wanted us to party on anyway. You must be out of your...
Wow.
They were rolling the dead body out of the fucking hotel and celebrating. Like, you can't even say it was a repast because she hadn't even had an autopsy.
There's even paparazzi footage that supposedly shows Ray J sneaking out of the Beverly Hilton shortly after Whitney was found. And then there's Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, who accused Ray J of acting sketchy that night and even called him a runner boy, implying he was Whitney's supplier. tea doesn't stop there, dolls. Rumor has it that Diddy allegedly enlisted Ray J for another shady mission to silence Wendy Williams and prevent her from exposing his secrets. Wendy and Diddy have had a long-standing feud, and according to Diddy's former bodyguard, Diddy even had Wendy removed from her radio show after she got her hands on some photos of him and another man.
When she put out those pictures of the dude pulling his pants down, and it looked like some gay act that was going on, he got on the phone. He said, let me tell you this. When I get back to New York City, if she's on the radio station, he's talking to a radio executive. He said the same thing to he said, nobody that I deal with, nobody that I know is gonna do anything with y'all. No business at all. It ain't gonna be no artist, no nothing gonna come. He's telling people that at a radio station. When we got back to New York City, Wendy Williams was in Philly at a new station. Wow. That's the power he had.
Jaguar Wright even suggested that Diddy likely silenced Wendy the same way he allegedly did with his ex, Kim Porter. And let's not forget, Wendy was the first to call out Diddy's DL lifestyle and his other shady activities. I wonder if that's why Diddy might have wanted to keep her quiet.
Was that
Shout out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening with Wendy Williams? Do you think this is all connection too?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
And speaking of Wendy, her best friend of over 40 years, Regina Shell, recently hinted that there's something sinister about Wendy's guardianship and that she's been forced into silence. Stunna Girl also accused Ray J of getting Wendy hooked on substances just before her health deteriorated. Yikes, this is getting messier by the minute. Now, let's talk about Fabolous. The streets are saying he won't say anything about Diddy because he knows Diddy has a whole bunch of freak-off tapes with his name on them. After that awkward Drink Champs interview where Diddy cornered Fabolous, a lot of people felt bad for Fab because he looked terrified. But get this, even after that incident, Fabolous continued to party with Diddy many times.
The Puff was like, yeah, like first he was in.
So some fans are wondering if Fabolous was a willing participant in those freak-off tapes, while others think it's possible Diddy spiked his drink and did some non-consensual things to him. The plot thickens, doesn't it? But wait, there's more. 50 Cent has been calling out Diddy's shady behavior for ages, and he might have some serious dirt on him. 50 says Diddy's been making headlines for all the wrong reasons, and he's planning to expose Diddy's legal troubles in a documentary. Ooh, this is going to be juicy.
I moved to New York City and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to something
City.
called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the life.
Apparently, 50 Cent has been hinting that Diddy's had some sketchy dealings with young stars like Usher and Justin Bieber. Usher even admitted that when he was a teenager, he used to crash at Diddy's crib and there were some questionable things going on.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary J.
okay?
Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Usher said he wouldn't even let his own kids near those wild parties at Diddy's place. I wonder what kind of stuff he saw that made him feel that way.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
And then there's Fabolous, who spilled the tea about sneaking out of Diddy's parties. Even 50 Cent said he felt uncomfortable at one of Diddy's shindigs. It's making me wonder what really goes on behind those velvet ropes.
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my
Chance.
bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at?
I like when you
It's right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping
here.
for shit.
No,
I like that.
The Drink Champs podcast episode with Diddy was a wild ride too. He started off charming and joking around, but as the night went on, he got super drunk and started going off on unexpected tangents. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Now, 50 Cent is cooking up a documentary all about Diddy's legal troubles, and he's not holding back. He even clowned Diddy on Instagram about allegedly going Hulk smash on his son's football coach with kettlebells. Yikes, these two really have a never-ending beef.
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I have been given custody of him. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So we gonna go full crazy. Crazy.
I'm taking this out tonight.
What you wanna do? What you wanna do for the next 48 hours?
48 hours. Let's go home. Let's just go get some breakfast.
And let's not forget the mystery around Justin Bieber's 48 hours with Diddy. Paparazzi pics show them chilling in NYC, but what could have possibly gone down behind closed doors? With Diddy's sketchy reputation, it's got everyone wondering if his influence was a bad thing for Bieber's career.
It wasn't just no security.
Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene, who spilled some major tea about Diddy buying a bunch of freaky stuff at a bookstore and jetting off to North Carolina, but then Jeezy dropped a bomb warning Gene not to peek behind closed doors. Ooh, what could Diddy have been up to?
The dude said and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, Gene, that's my cousin. He know me well, you know, and Puff was like, yo, Gene, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. He was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on.
Now, some people are convinced Gene's telling the truth, while others think it's just gossip trying to drag Diddy down. But without solid proof, it's really just a he said, she said situation. And let's talk about French Montana for a minute. 50 Cent is hinting that French might be more than just pals with Diddy and Drake. He's been dropping clues about some wild parties and even some allegations about French being at the bottom of the totem pole. I wonder what 50 Cent knows that we don't.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there.
I mean, imagine being at one of Diddy's legendary mansion parties, rubbing elbows with the elite, only to have things take a weird turn. The baby who was there said Diddy got a little too handsy, and that's seriously uncomfortable.
We was upstairs and he had like, we were in his closet and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back and he stood over me and he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head and I was just like covering my face. And he did that and then after he got done doing that, he like, cause he was standing, his legs were like in between me. So he like stomped on my stomach like really hard and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe and he kept hitting me and I was like pleading to him like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like this like punch in the back of my head.
And let's not forget about Gina Hecht, the model who used to date Diddy. She's come forward with some serious allegations, from violence to shady deals. Yikes! It's starting to sound like Diddy's got a bit of a history when it comes to cozying up to young artists.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean It's part of what's called the boule. The boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people.
IA also threw DJ Khaled and Rick Ross into the mix, saying they're gay. And get this, he's claiming Diddy paid him a fat stack to keep quiet about all this. If that's true, it's some seriously shady business.
Yeah.
The craziest part? There are rumors that Jonathan IA might not be around anymore, fueling suspicions that maybe Diddy silenced him. This is starting to sound like a real-life soap opera, dolls.
Forcing her to have male. How do you feel about him making her search for to a dark skin with big black sisters? That's literally what he made her search for.
I mean, that's what he into.
And let's not forget about Reggie Wright Jr., who's been stirring the pot by suggesting some things about Diddy's personal life. I wonder what other juicy secrets he might have up his sleeve.
Guys, I keep telling y'all the nigga been battling with this homosexuality shit way before all this shit came out. Y'all be, you know, you motherfuckers like always saying, and you too, John, Reggie be lying, Reggie making up shit. But if y'all go and listen to my videos before, y'all see I done spoke on all this bullshit before. Been telling y'all, Puffy Combs is a fucking homosexual.
And Machi's recent call out of Diddy on social media about unpaid publishing rights is just the tip of the iceberg. It's clear that Diddy's reputation is taking a major hit with all these allegations swirling around.
Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt, like
okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No, we're gonna keep it with, because I'm trying to be nice. I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth.
I mean, the guy used to be a big deal in the music scene, but now he's getting slammed with all kinds of accusations that are wrecking his image. From wild stories to shady business stuff, Diddy's journey from hero to zero has been a total whirlwind. As for what's next, who knows? Maybe 50 Cent will team up with Usher and Mace to really put the brakes on Diddy's career, like they've hinted at. One thing's for sure, dolls, this drama is far from over. Stay tuned for more tea. In the meantime, let me know what you think about all this craziness. Do you believe the allegations against Diddy and Ray J? Are you Team Fabolous or Team Diddy? Spill that tea in the comments, besties. And don't forget to check out my other video, where I break down all the latest celebrity news and scandals. There's no shortage of drama in Hollywood, that's for sure. All right, that's all for now. You are watching Sophie Scoop. Goodbye. Scoop.